What's up, people? I know a lot of people out there are starting to get interested in iPads when it comes to music production. I'll tell you right now, the technology has definitely gotten there where you could start making beats on your iPad with no problem. But I mean, if you really want to get in depth with your music production, you're gonna have tons of tracks and tons of effects. I would definitely keep your music inside the computer, on your desktop, on your laptop, inside your DAW, inside Pro Tools, Studio One, Cubase, Logic, whatever. But if you only need a few tracks, a few effects, and you're working with a few samples, I mean, you could really get crazy inside the iPad. I mean, there's so many apps available nowadays. I would definitely recommend to any producer that if you got the money and like you're looking for like what's that other piece in my studio that I need, you already got something to sequence on. You got your keyboard, your drum pads, your controllers, you got your guitar, your mic, your speakers. You're like, well, what else could I get? I would definitely look into the iPad. I don't really make my beats on here, but I would recommend this to anyone because like you could sit on the couch and just make a beat with this thing on your lap with some headphones on, like super easy. Also, let me just say real quick another reason why, you know, if you're an artist, this is the Apple Pencil right here. You could get something like this, but they got cheaper versions. But I like this one. If you're an artist, you could, I mean, you could basically draw a mixtape cover with some of the apps they got. Well, I mean, you can make your own graphic, but personally I use the iPad. Sometimes there's an app that has like good synthesizer sounds, or I like to use my iPad as a controller, for like arpeggios and chords, and I use it for different things in my music setup. I don't need to use like Beatmaker 3 is probably the best software they have right now. I'll show you that software, Beatmaker 3, which this is right here, and other software. But basically, this is probably the best you could get on the iPad right here. But I mean, if you really want to get in depth with things, I would say bring it to the computer, the desktop, into Pro Tools, Studio One, Logic, Cubase, whatever. But the iPad is more than capable. Like I'll say it again. People they're just dragging in like a couple of loops, and I don't know. You don't really see in the video how they're making the beat. So like, I'm gonna try to show you how the whole process of just how quick and easy it is of making a beat, from loading the files into the iPad, how to get the sound coming from your iPad out your speakers. All this I'm gonna show you. This is very easy. So if you like these videos, subscribe and follow. I'll keep adding them. I mean, it's kind of like a hobby of mine. I do this stuff on the side, but I'm open to helping people out. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comments or whatever. So I guess let's get to it. I'll show you how easy it is to make a beat on your iPad.